dear students, myself Gangadhar Solanke, and I welcome you all to the MCGM's virtual classroom. In Standard 10th Geography, we'll be learning the topic Location and Extent. There are different geographical locations and extent of different countries in the world. So the concept of location and extent, which we are going to study today. For this, flags of two countries are given in our textbook, which you can see on the screen. And what you have to do with the given flags, using these two images, you have to identify the names of country. And also, if it is hard to identify, few hints are given, and for the first flag, given hints: the second largest populated country in the world, famous for spices in the world, and cricket is a popular sport here. Now identify the country by using this given information, hints, and the flag. As a citizen of India, it is very easy for us to identify that this map is of the India. This flag is of India. And now the next one, this one is the flag. Some of may identify the country by the map, by the flag, and the hints are: this country is famous for samba dance, known as the coffee pot of the world, and the last one, football is a very popular sport here. Now, by using all these hints and the given flag, we have answered that this flag is of the country Brazil. So here in Standard 10th Geography, we have to study comparison or comparative study between Brazil and India with respect to of different points like location and extent, physiography and drainage of India and Brazil, climate of India and Brazil, population of India and Brazil, human settlements in India and Brazil. Now the question is, why we are doing comparative study between India and Brazil only? Why not any other country? इतनी सारी कंट्रीज है दुनिया में, तो सिर्फ ब्राजील ही हमने क्यों लिया है? For this, Brazil was selected because studying two regions with respect to regional diversity, similarity and dissimilarity, etc., which is necessary for its study. Therefore, it is expected that the selection of Brazil along with India would be meaningful. There are a number of things which are similar and also dissimilarities. तो कंपैरिजन करना, कंपैरेटिव स्टडी करना जियोग्राफिकली ईजी हो जाता है, मीनिंगफुल हो जाता है. दैट इज वाई ब्राज़ील इज देयर. So the hints about India, the second largest populated country in the world, famous for spices in the world, and cricket is a popular sport here. What about Brazil? Famous for samba dance, known as the coffee pot of the world, and football, which is a very popular sport there in Brazil. The next thing, location and extent. So we'll start it with India. Name of the country, Republic of India. And name of the capital, yes, you all know, that is New Delhi. And here you can see place of India in the map. India is located in the northern and eastern hemisphere. Northern and eastern hemispheres of the earth. It is located in the southern part. It is located in the southern part of the Asian continent. Now here you can see the northern and eastern hemispheres of the earth and southern part of the Asian continent. To understand this in detail or by easy way, we can use this. India is located in the northern and eastern hemisphere. Northern, here you can see northern hemisphere and eastern hemisphere, and which is located in the southern part of the Asian continent. Here. Next thing. The country thus lies wholly in the northern and eastern hemispheres. I'm showing it by using pointer here so that you can easily understand the location. India has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometer, land boundary of 15,200 kilometer, and the coastline of the mainland including Andaman and Nicobar Island, and here Lakshadweep, which is 7,516.6 kilometer. These numbers are important. As now you can see India's political map on the screen, which is also given in our textbook under the heading of figure 2.1, India. India political. Here now 8 degree 8 degree 4 minute north to 37 degree 6 minute north latitudes, and between 68 degree 7 minute east to 97 degree 25 minute east longitudes. And here pointer where I'm pointing, Indira Point, which is the southernmost tip of India, this one, which is located on 6 degree 45 minute north parallel. Now by observing this figure, we have to answer the questions, identify the countries and water bodies around India, and complete the table in your notebook. So after this session, with the help of textbook and by observing the political map of India, you have to complete the table. For example, if we talk about the east side of India, then the neighboring countries or seas or oceans in the east, here Myanmar, Bangladesh and Bay of Bengal. See this, Myanmar, Bangladesh and Bay of Bengal. Then on the north side, China, Bhutan and Nepal. No seas or oceans or water bodies. On the west, here Pakistan, Afghanistan and Arabian Sea. And south, Sri Lanka and Indian Ocean. This you have to complete in your notebook. Now the next about neighboring countries. In this map you can easily identify the countries and water bodies around India. Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar and Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean, Arabian Sea. Here Sri Lanka also. Now the Brazil. Name of the country, Federative Republic of Brazil, and the name of capital, Brasilia. Some part of Brazil lies in the northern hemisphere. Some part of Brazil lies in the northern hemisphere, while most of it lies in the southern hemisphere. Also, it lies in the western hemisphere in the northern part of the South America. Again, the map 2.2 Brazil, which is given in our textbook also. By using this, again you have to complete the table, and what you have to write there, neighboring countries and oceans. This one easy to understand or to identify the neighboring countries of Brazil. And now the next and the last point of the chapter, historical background of India and historical background of Brazil. We already know about the history of India, and you people have already learnt it in the standard 8th. India was under the British rule for almost 1.5 century. India got its independence in the year 1947. Just now we celebrated our Independence Day on 15th August. Despite facing several problems like 3 wars, famine situations in various parts, and similar issues after independence, India is a major developing country of the world. And the progress or the development which was not easy, आज़ादी मिलने के बाद आज हम जहाँ तक आए हैं वो इतना ईजी नहीं था जितना डेवलपमेंट हुआ है इंडिया में. दैट इज़ वाई वी आर मेजर डेवलपिंग कंट्री ऑफ द world. India is considered to be a global market too. Why global market? Because of our population. We are the second largest country in the world if you talk about population. So उसकी वजह से एक global market भी है. Because of various economic reforms from time to time, India's economic development has paced up, and in all the fields, in science and technology, in agriculture, and the very positive or the important thing about India now, the proportion of youth in India's population is high, because this forms a part of a working population. India is looked upon as a country, and it is beneficial in the process of development also. About the Brazil now, historical background. Brazil for more than 3 centuries was under Portuguese rule. जैसे इंडिया फॉर 1.5 century ब्रिटिश रूल के अंडर था, वैसे ब्राज़ील में फॉर मोर देन 3 centuries मतलब हमसे डबल वहाँ पर पोर्तुगीज रूल था. ब्राज़ील गेन इट्स इंडिपेंडेंस इन 1822. From 1930 to 1985, for more than a half century, it was under a populist military government. Then it has overcome global financial difficulties in the late 20th century. Brazil is seen as a contributor to economic growth of the world and an important market in the future, like India, which is already a global market. Brazil also an important market in the future. So this was all about India and Brazil. In the next sessions we have to study Brazil and India under the headings of physiography and drainage, climate, natural vegetation and wildlife, population, human settlements, economy and occupations, and the tourism, transport and communication. So this was basic information about historical background of India, and click the subscribe button and press bell icon to get notifications. So my dear ones, this is all for today. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe, take care.